Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wednesday afternoon. I'm really bunged up, but that's good because Miss Lanny's here to do the notices with me, and she's been badgering me all week, and she says it's really important. I don't know what she's going to say, but you can be the judge of how important it is or not.
Thank you.
Cheers,
So
Miss
I
Lanny.
have 3 important notices. The first one, thank you everyone for taking part in the cake sale. £322. Ka-ching! Good money. That was a lot of cake consumed.
It's a lot of cake consumed.
My second thing.
Can we also say really well done to your tutor group for organising
enjoyed-
it?
I
It
think
was
they enjoyed
really slick. There was no mess, there was no fuss, it was brilliant. So thank you, Miss Lanny's
Pleasure.
tutor group, and actually thank you all of you who went along for doing it in the right spirit and not going too crazy. It makes life easier when you don't.
Yeah, definitely. Second thing, Year 9s and 10s taking part in the Worldwise quiz. I've had quite a few of you really keen to do the geography quiz. I need to see.
Fun.
Yes, next week is our competition. I need to see you Thursday, first break. That's tomorrow, Thursday, first break in my classroom. I need to see you so we can finalise those teams. If you don't come along and you don't let me know you're not coming along, then you're not taking part. There'll be sad times. There might be nice prizes.
The prizes. Can I take part?
You're not in Year 9 or 10.
No, I'm not here either.
You could do some quiz maestering.
Okay, I'm good at that.
Yeah. Go. Okay. And my third and final one, I'm just looking at my list. DV, Years 9 and 10. If you've signed up for Duke of Edinburgh, I've sent you an email. Actually, I've sent everyone in Year 9 and 10 an email. If you have signed up or if you're not sure, please fill in the form I attached to the email. The point, fill it in. It's online. Yeah. And press send. Actually press send. The point of that form is for us to figure out what you already do and what we need to organise. It's not to stress you out and make you go, oh, I don't do anything. It's so you think about it.
Right.
Okay?
Because actually, if you don't do anything, that's kind of the point of doing DOV, because it makes you do stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
all
if
good.
you don't do anything, tell us you don't do anything. If you do things, tell us what they are so we don't make you do more things.
Yeah,
About it, isn't it? That's the bottom line.
That is what we're looking for.
Thank you so much, Miss Lanny.
Thank you. I hope you feel a bit better soon, Mr.
Thank you.
McCary.
I've got a few other things. I'm going to perch down here next to my lilies because that kind of sums up how I'm feeling. I've got a few other things I'd like to talk to you about. Number one, I'm off to Oxford with some Year 10s tomorrow, and I know rightly there are quite a few of you in Year 10 who are really disappointed that you haven't been invited on this occasion. I want to say to all of you that actually part of the challenge here is that you're such a fantastic group of students, all the students, but I say this to you guys a lot and I say it to Year 10 a lot. There's loads of you, and in some schools it would be easy to choose 15 people to get in a minibus to go to Oxford. Here, frankly, there were 40, 50 people I could have chosen to get in a minibus and go to Oxford, so I had to make some fairly arbitrary decisions. They were my decisions. If you want to come and talk to me about how I made them, please do, but I'm sorry for those of you who I didn't include because there are lots of other people who reasonably could have gone. We're going to organise more trips like this. So if you're going to Oxford tomorrow, you're not going to be on the next one. If you're kind of waiting in line and didn't get on that trip tomorrow, then please be patient. I'll get something else organised, hopefully for the new year, and we'll have more like this because it's not meant to be exclusive. I'm not intending to leave out some of you fantastic people who are really deserving of this kind of stuff, just so that you know. I've got 2 more things I want to talk about. Number one, you're going to be hearing a lot more about literacy and what literacy means at Holyport. I believe all of our students now have literacy targets, which have been set by their English teacher. You need to know what those are, so that if I spot check you and say, what's your literacy target, you can tell me. You're also going to be seeing displays going up around the school that look like this, or like this, or like this one with the literacy targets on, because what we're doing is pushing to raise the profile of literacy and to really make you understand how important it is that you develop your literacy skills across every subject. I want to talk about one of these posters in particular today because I really like this. This poster here relates to something called register, which means the way in which you write. And what we've done, instead of just setting questions in class and saying answer them, we now want you to think about how you answer them. So your teacher's going to start to use terminology like this. Low register. So if they're saying use a low register, they mean writing bullet points, maybe even a brainstorm, 1 or 2 word answers, just get your point down. I'd still like you to use capital letters and ensure that your language is interesting, your spelling is correct and all that kind of thing, but it means it doesn't need a big full sentence or a detailed answer. Mid-register, here, will mean something's in full sentences. It will mean that it should be accurate, it should be clear and concise. It doesn't need big introduction, conclusion. It doesn't necessarily need explanation or justification, but it needs a full sentence, clear, concise answer with a reasonable amount of detail to it. That would be mid-register. So low register, bullet point, short answer, that kind of thing. Mid-register, full sentence, reasonable amount of detail, but not loads of explanation. And then obviously high register is your much more formal, more detailed answer. It doesn't necessarily mean a whole essay, although it might do, but it means you're explaining, you're justifying, you're paragraphing your extended answer. Your spelling, your full stops, your capital letters, they're important whichever one you're doing. But actually, what you'll start to hear is your teacher saying to you, okay, here's a task, here's some questions. For example, I'd like a low register answer, or I'd like mid register answers, or I'd like high register answers. It may be that you address the same sequence of questions within a lesson, starting with low register, moving to mid register, moving to high register. Just like with the butterfly before half term, this is something I want us focusing on in nearly all of our lessons. Lessons where we're doing some writing. So you're going to be hearing much more about it. It's quite a lot for today. There is one more thing though, and that's a plea to all of our students, to all of our parents. It's the Dad's Club Gourmet Dinner on Saturday night, and we are looking for donations or prizes for a raffle to help us raise a little bit of extra cash at that. That's at the Dad's Club Gourmet Dinner. So if any parents watching, or if any students want to nudge their parents, if you've got something you'd like to donate as a raffle prize, I know I've got a bottle of champagne sat in a cupboard that I'm very happy to donate as a raffle prize for the Dad's Club Gourmet Dinner. Please do get it into school by Friday so that we can bulk out the raffle prizes a bit. That's it for today. Have a lovely afternoon, everybody. Take it easy. I'll see you later. Bye.